back. A lot of gunshot sound effects. I'm wrong. No way. Yes. Yes. What? Oh. Oh my god. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is in Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for a while. Another hammer. Now it's just hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it just this hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celestia's attack with Justice Hammer 1 as Justice. Then Tifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was just Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah.
What?
What's the matter? Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Ouch with it. You know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Ifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Ifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were in the physics lab...
Oh.
Ah. Celeste? Aren't you still waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Ifumi's dead, right? Well, that's not all. It's gone. Huh? What's gone? It's disappeared. Disappeared? Ifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. He must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Ina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? We're good.
No!
Ina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. I'd be better off without her. You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Yeah. If something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted upstairs, heading back to the third floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Thank God you're okay. Whatever I noticed. There's something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. But what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
I don't get to worry about that. Like the two-person rule. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the third floor.
maybe so.
After that, we split into two groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a sec. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break that rule... I'd Mincia without a second thought. Mincia, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without it.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. Yeah, my favorite relaxing activity. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those dead bodies, or our little narrative here can move forward.
So then,
Very well, let us split up and begin searching.
but
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Vyaki left the equipment room, followed by the others. I had to try and find the missing bodies. His entire body disappeared, leaving him nothing but a blood stain. When Toko was Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we ever worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now. Okay. Sit. Yas. Alright. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean
Indeed.
I found them? Fumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Tina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? The t-shirt is completely Monica color. Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize that. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Oh god. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... No, it's not my first... Well, it's my first time playing it, but I've like, watched playthroughs of it on, like, YouTube. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then, I heard the announcement for a second time. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use how.
And so, here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies for the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist. It turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Oh yeah, right. Shiaki. Just hand it over already. Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead! Gone forever, and they're never coming back. Awful, it is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. Is this for some sort of world of make-believe? That might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't.
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
Memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
Eyes closed, and then they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more tears of No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed from his face, there's no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Stay mad. Going out of his way to return. Just to leave us with unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life and death game here. Love this blanket so much. It's my favorite. correct. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
It does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time to accept it. No choice but to go through with this. Make sure everyone survives. Just have to do it! First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimura. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. But it's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma file. Could, anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? They had an accomplice. An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm going to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? In the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct a free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder.
phew.
Only one blackened can graduate. The accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we need to Then we'll need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing game. Just like normal?
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this last trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one
Well
person?
now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the battle between all of you, and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. Accomplice wouldn't benefit. Not to bend the truth. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case. After all, you may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubts that Hiro was responsible. But for the time being, I suppose I can't have to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Yeah. You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimming girl. Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special. There's a fly on my TV. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi's stream. Yeah, Suicide Jack's like probably my favorite character in the series. One of my favorites. She was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless in the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. But all but one of us has an alibi. So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Alrighty. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? In the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third. And all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. Got it, I think. It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Getting this feeling. Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Hifumi's glasses. So Dolly. No, not him. No. No. Stop. Dolly. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? Wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly had been added to you. I don't know why I'm reading that out loud. Fuck. Oh god. Sick. filling my lungs. Okay. Hammers. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 in his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tar blade out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets. I need to stop reading. I just go like brain dead.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository too, you know? Look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? When we came here as soon as the search started, there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it and why is it unlocked now? I'm wondering the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Alright. Definitely. Makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they said they were done, they unlocked it and left. Which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Okay, fine, God. Sakura... There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it'd be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up... As soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Then he quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lied unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toka and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in a library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and then resumed our search. And not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. And right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hey, Fumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, BFU, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after killing Taka. Wait. And you, me, and BFB all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. I know! She is. Leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very... Bro, I keep thinking it's Sakura speaking, because, like, it's... This is right over there. Hifumi's body has disappeared. No, yeah, it was so obvious. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us that she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
however,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Oh my god. So MF. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's
So
name.
in other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? No, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit is a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
what?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Bye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Fuma was found. Then the equipment office, where Taka was found. Physics. Let me in! Let me in! Alright. Damn. Loud AF. Yeah, okay. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried my body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. I need to play the whole trilogy soon. It's so good. Yeah. Repository. Hey bro, you're on Nick. Alright, there you go. Sup, Celeste? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if you might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you're supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, he did the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move her from his body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. So let's count. Alright. For me. This is number 3. The one that was just killing for me. Someone with the body but left a weapon behind. investigate. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. It's just something inside. Ooh. Ooh. It's just a normal trash can. Oh wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Alright, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up someone's blood. Who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important. Sorry, I couldn't see. Okay, oh yeah. Yeah. You choose bullets. Ah. Is that all? Is this all? Alright. This whole situation really does bother me. After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the person to, look around. But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. And we came here as soon as the search started. But there's no way someone could beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There must be some hidden clue in there somewhere. Okay. I don't know, I feel like I already did it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I don't like the investigations. I'm gonna go figure that out off stream, but I will try it again quickly.